Hey. I'm sorry I'm unable to pick up the phone right now. Since you're probably calling me on the weekend, I'm most likely asleep or very overwhelmed by human interaction. Okay? So, you knew that. What did you expect? But especially if it's you, Soul, so enjoy this beat for a bit and leave me a message.
Okay, so you can pick up my phone call, which I think is very disrespectful, but I'll deal with it because I love you enough to not be mad about you picking up my phone call. Anyway, today, it's me. We're here. We're beautiful.
Hi, my name is Chairty. I'm here to speak.
Yes, we're talking about a lot, you guys. Welcome to Long Distance Voicemail. It is me, your girl, Soul Queen. I'm here with Chairty. How are we, darling?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. We were somewhere because we started talking about
self-dating in itself. I feel like people need to learn how to do.
Oh, yeah.
And just learning how to be alone. Not in itself, but just self-dating, but just being alone in itself and being okay with being alone. I feel like is a hard trait to learn, but it's one that needs to be learned at the end of the day.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a weird subgroup of self-care in a way where you take the time to just be alone in your own thoughts, which, some people would say because is damaging, but I feel like sometimes I need to regroup and talk to myself.
I think it's more so, I feel like when people look at it like that, we'll have more people want to, but I feel like people are very scared of self-dating because think about it. A lot of people are scared to just go to the restaurant by themselves and go eat.
Right.
And I now willingly, openly go to a restaurant and go eat by myself. I'll get all cute, put on my best perfume, put on makeup, just, I don't know, get girly for myself. And I'll take myself out and I'll experience how I want to be treated. And I don't know, I found the beauty in it. Just people kind of look at you whoa, eating alone. But I don't know, I found some form of empowerment, just now eating by myself and just enjoying the moment by myself. And I don't know, it became a really consistent thing I started doing in my life.
I think that's cool. I think it's a weird social thing. I've noticed, I've seen it on TikTok, people and they were just eating alone. People, do you not eat alone by yourself? I never understood I like that. I've never done it.
You should try it.
Never done that before, but I'm not going to knock it until, don't knock it until you try it.
Why haven't you, if you don't mind me asking?
Me personally, I have a serious problem with not taking time for myself.
Okay.
I won't even ask for help from people.
I'm okay.
I'm not the type of person.
No.
So if I don't have it, I really don't put time for myself.
Okay.
And that comes its own weird, unchecked trauma of being me, a black woman in this nice little country we like to call the United States of America. So beautiful, so amazing. Woo, just play a round of applause. Let's add a moment of sparkles.
I was on the same way. I feel like in my life earlier, I was just a workaholic. I still am. I love working. I love, seeing myself in a better light and not asking for help because I know I can do it how I want to do it.
Yes.
But I don't know. Whenever you get to a point where you kind of sit down and you get tired and drained of just consistently doing the same thing you're doing, it's going to get to a point where you're just going to be I need rest. And whenever you get to that point, then you're going to sit down and be I may need to start taking this time for myself. It may be hard on yourself in the beginning because it was hard for me to even now take time for myself to be no, it's okay to rest. But it's well needed for sure.
I definitely think I do agree because I'm kind of going through it right now because I swear I had a whole mental breakdown in the middle of a goddamn fucking Olive Garden in front of several people, and I swear to myself I was what the fuck was that? What was that? And I tell myself all the time I had to reenact and break down and sit down to myself. I'm where was that? Where was that? Where was I?
But I like that, even though you had a form of okay, I'm going to crash out, you came back to yourself and being let's recuperate. Let's think about what just happened and see, okay, let's move forward from it.
Right.
Because not a lot of people do that.
Yeah, no, and that's very true. Some people take their crash outs to the extreme, which there's a lot of times I feel like to myself, I should have like crashed out and lost it. But at the same time, I'm like, I always say like, I don't think I get the type of grace. And I think it's me. I don't get grace because I don't give myself grace. And it's mostly because I'm like, I haven't done anything yet. Why do you think I need to do that?
I feel like that's where I'm at now, but like you also have to learn how to really enjoy your small wins. Like just the small little achievements that you be having that you just be like, it was kind of whatever. You got to learn how to celebrate that now, because it's like kind of, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand with your big accomplishment. They're both accomplishments. It's just one didn't feel as significant as the other.
Right.
But being able to sit down and be like, no, you did something, it helps you kind of get that motivation to keep going forward too. Whenever you do have those bigger ones, you're still, you know, appreciating everything that you went through.
Yeah, and that is so true. Sorry, I had to like process what you just said. Because I swear, I don't. Like I guess I have like some couple wins. I will say that. I guess now I'm starting to realize they're wins, because for me, like when it first happened, like I got my first internship, and like for me when it first happened, it kind of felt like a weird, like I called it my weird Legally Blonde Disney movie moment, because it felt fake. It felt like it felt so fake.
Yes.
It felt like something that you would only see in a movie,
yes.
but also to a white person. Like all the stuff that occurred to me, I'm like, this was something only a white girl would be able to go through. I'm like,
I understand.
Because I'm like, and I feel like for me, like as a Black woman, you don't really see a lot of us winning, even if they're small wins. Like we always have to have this big win. It's never like this one small. We don't get to see the smaller wins that equal up to that big win. It's always the fail, and then the grind to the top, and then we get this big win. We get all the achievement all at once. And I'm like, I just realized to myself, like, one, right now, but two, like, I've had, like, small wins, and I haven't got this big win yet. Okay. This big one that I really want. And, like, and I thought to myself, I'm like, is that really the big win? Because what I think is a big win, I thought the other win that's now considered a small win was my big win. So I thought to myself, I'm like, what the fuck is it? What is this big win that I'm looking for? And now that you're saying it, like, you're, like, so right. I'm like, to myself, I'm like, well, damn.
No, I don't know. And then I have a question for you. Wait, whenever you think because I'm going to tell you my experience after, because I feel like this is so hand in hand with it. But I feel like whenever you do get that big win, how do you feel like you're going to process it?
I don't think I'll ever process it. I think I'll just be like, here's another win. That's great. Awesome. Toss it to the side and keep grinding, because, like, I realized this and stuff, like, all the wins I've gotten so far that are really big, and something that,
congrats, yo.
Thank you. Like I just got published.
No, congrats.
Law review. I have my internship. I'm still doing this, and we now just got a couple followers. So, like, even though we're small, like, we're still growing.
You guys are gonna grow.
Thank you.
Sure. Like, if you keep consistency in, like, what you're doing, you're gonna grow.
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. It feels like, for me, I think it's just my brain. It's not fast enough for me. It's not fast. And I feel like this is like, you know what I mean? I want it to go faster.
You know, I don't know how to, like, I don't want you to say, like, it's not fast enough, because I'm going to give you my experience. So, like, as you know, I do model.
Yes,
so
it's incredible.
I appreciate it.
So amazing. Every time I see your shoots, I'm like, you're amazing.
No, I appreciate it.
Like, I swear, keep going. I'm hoping that you get New York. Hoping that you get New York.
Pray.
I pray.
Somebody sign me.
I'm like, I can't wait to see. Cause I'm like, I swear, when I see you up there with you and Alandria.
Yo, no, that'd be dope. That'd be dope.
I feel like I feel as though, like, you need like a big push. One big push to, like, push you up. I feel like you'll get New York.
I pray, because I don't know. I really want to do good with, like, whatever it has that comes with it, and be able to do it for a community. That's my biggest thing out of it. But aside from that,
so I have to give it to you.
I appreciate
every time I see you, I'm like, I gotta say that I have to give you it. Like, if anyone else is gonna give you your flowers, it's gonna be me.
No,
like,
I appreciate
if you get your number one fan, is gonna be So Queen. It's gonna be me.
My heart, like, you don't understand. Like, I may not be showing that, but like just hearing that, it helps me motivate, like keep pushing forward every day. Like just hearing people tell me that, it's like, yo, keep going.
I have so much faith in you.
I appreciate
you
that.
are so beautiful. I swear, like, I won't lie. Every day I'm like, I hope I get to see you on like Vogue or something. Like, I pray for it because like,
thank you.
I definitely think that you'll make it.
Oh,
I have so much confidence because I'm like, I never like it's my first time ever meeting someone, a black woman doing model. Like I see my Naomi Campbell, see my whatever. I forgot her name. What's her name? From Top Model. What's her name?
Oh, Tyra.
Yeah, Tyra. But you know what I mean. See Tyra Banks. You know what I mean. I don't know the rest of their names. I just know that. I don't remember their names. But I'm like, I see all the other black models, and I'm like to myself, where's the next generation? Where is the rest of us?
And I've been thinking about that, like, because, the fashion community keeps changing.
It's never the same.
So I'm even surprised how, like, it's going to look for me sometimes. Because I'm just like, it's consistent. Like, they want a new look or they want something. Like, I don't know. I think that's also a fear. But, like, I also like at the same time. Because you never know.
But you're black. You're a black woman and we're trendsetters. And I feel like modeling as a general has just always been, like, maybe underlying facts of like black women, that trendsetter moment, and I feel like you can be that trend.
I pray, I
feel like
pray
you're gonna do that one thing that everybody wants to do, and then that's what just pushes you out.
I pray.
This little like being part of like this big, everyone's in the same water. You get pushed up, and you're on this big boat, and you're with the rest of them. And I swear, I'm like, I'm gonna watch from the island. I'm gonna watch from my binoculars, like. I'm sorry. Just know, like, I'm always rooting. Like, every time I met you, I've been telling people she's a model, and she's amazing. She's amazing. I've showed everybody. I've showed everybody you. That's what I told Nix. I'm like, you guys, you're gonna love her. I swear, she's amazing. Like, I don't. You like open up like a world for me that I see us, but I don't see us. And it's nice to meet someone who's trying to get through this wall, and I swear, I'm like, if you want to come on this ride, I'm with you on it. I'm with you no matter what. I know we're like two different paths, but I'm here.
No,
if the podcast gets somewhere big, girl, just best believe I'm pushing you. I'm pushing you. Let me know. I'm pushing you. Like, you need a this is you go. There you go. Pass it on. There's your headshot. Have you met my friend?
No.
You met my friend? She's awesome. You should. Here's her headshot.
So much volume.
I'm just gonna toss it everywhere. I'm gonna throw it off a plane. Just make sure people know.
I think that was like, I don't know, just hearing this makes it so much, because it's like people don't also know like I do outside of modeling. Like, I'm a woman of community. Like, that's the one thing I strive for. Like, I don't know. I always thought, like, growing up with my life, it was just to serve people. Like, I sometimes, from time to time, like, I go volunteer at the Las Vegas Rescue Mission.
That is awesome.
And I work with people with disabilities. So, like, just kind of seeing those both kind of lives, it's like it opened up my life a lot. Like, my perspective on life a lot.
Yes.
To where you had to learn how other people thought, or like really seeing their position of life and just being grateful where you came from.
No,
it just like those showed me, like, especially like when I volunteer, just being able to hear people's story, and they be like they used to have something, and then like out of nowhere it was all taken from them.
Right.
It really showed me like to be very grateful and just show gratitude every day to the things I do have, because it's like, you never know. God forbid it can be stripped away from you.
Oh, yes.
So I really, with my process in modeling, like, I just been so grateful. Like, anybody that's been reaching out and really being like, hey, let's give her this opportunity. I've been taking all of it and taking advantage of it, because it's like, you never know. And I want to be able to show, like, especially Black women that look like me, elegance. And not only that, show them what elegance looks like. So I can have more Black women that look like me show a form of elegance, because we're not showcased at a really high light.
And that's like, for me, it's like a weird double-edged sword in a way. And I do agree, like, we're not. And I also, this conversation, like, I kind of had, like, on the episode I never released, like, I don't think you guys are ever going to hear it either, but I talked about, like, the way that, especially in the African American community, like, the way that black men use the mammy traits and those hoochie mama traits to, like, push us and, like, make black women look in these negative lights.
Yes.
And we never look good.
Because think about it. A lot of black women, it's so sad to see, like, especially black men sexualize black women to think, like, we need BBLs or getting our body done. Mm-hmm. And a lot of women's, like, they are in the gym to, you know, get big butts. But it's like, are you getting that big butt for you? Or are you getting it to... But I can't say, like, every woman is in the gym to, look good for a man, because that's not true. Definitely Some women are in there for them. Yeah. And I kudos to them. Oh, but there are also women in there that are literally just in there to appeal to the men's eye. And I feel... I don't know. It's just seeing that. It's kind of sad. But I want those women to be able to empower themselves and really show that they are the shit. And... they don't need no validation from nobody.
Yeah, and I definitely do agree, because, like, that's the thing. And I feel as though we kind of, like, when it comes to, like, BBLs, like, I feel like I'm guilty of this. Like, I'll make fun of somebody's BBL real fast because, like, the BBLs don't match the thighs. And I like critique.
Some look good, though.
Some look good.
Look at SZA.
SZA.
You feel me?
I did not know SZA that was a BBL. You could have fooled me. You could have fooled me. You could have got us.
Some people got some good, like,
there's some good ones, but Summer,
I haven't seen her booty.
Summer Walker, if she turns sideways, if you ever see her turn sideways,
I have to see her booty.
If you hold on, I'm telling you, you seen her turn sideways. I was like,
I love Summer Walker.
I love Summer Walker too, but her, I don't know what it's about. Maybe it's like the clothes that they putting on her, but her.
But then again, I've heard that some like, they're not really good surgeons out here. Like, they'll mess up people.
Oh, they definitely will.
So, and, like, there's certain procedures. Like, I heard lipo was better. Lipo was better than getting a BBL. Like, getting, like, a certain fat and then just sucked in and then getting... I don't know.
But I think, it's because she didn't have enough fat. And that was the whole thing with K. Michelle, too. She didn't have enough fat. Well... And she can't have kids no more, I believe.
Dang.
Because of that. She didn't have enough fat.
Oh my, but no, also I'm scared of, like, women going under the knife, because I remember someone's wife passed away because she was trying to get
DJ Youngfly, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm saying his name right.
And wasn't it a BBL, like, BBL
it was
procedure?
I think it was the mommy... The
makeover.
Miami makeover.
Oh my God. And that's why I'm like, I don't want any woman to go under the knife, because it's like, you never know.
It's a lot about people out there.
You never know.
Because people just try and get, because people want that, and they're going to try their hardest to get, like, there was, and it's dangerous because of the nature, because people can say they know how to do these surgeries, and you'll pay all this money, and it's, like, so dangerous to, like, get it. Because, like, there are some real surgeons that can actually give you what you want. Like, JT, I didn't know JT had a BBL. You couldn't have fooled me. Her BBL looks custom. She said it's custom made. And I won't lie. Like, there are some people, some doctors that can do it. But, like, there are some dangerous people out there who just do whatever, because like Nicki Minaj, hers looked good for a minute, and then she had the baby, and you can tell when she did lipo and, like, she put it back in her butt, and now it makes her body look distorted, or the fat from being pregnant just made her look disformed. And Cardi B kind of has the same way, where I'm like, after you had the baby, you got rid of the fat in your stomach, but here's the problem. Your butt grew.
But then again, it's hard to tell, like, what your body's going to look like after a pregnancy.
Right, and that's the whole reason why I always say, like, maybe you should wait if you're going to plan on having kids, probably don't get a BBL, because Summer Walker she has 3 kids. And, like, this is what Summer Walker looks like sitting down. This is what a BBL looks like when she sits down. And that's, like, her thighs don't match. Look, she has a whole... It looks disformed. But when she has clothes on and other stuff, like, it's hard to see.
Yeah.
And so I'm like...
But I don't know. I feel like, to be honest, people like how they like it at this point. Like, I'm at a point where, like, if you like it, I love it.
Right. But like, if that makes you happy,
like it,
though...
I love it. Like, if it makes you happy, and... Hey, I love it with you. Yeah. Because I don't know. Who am I to tell you, like, your BBL don't look right on you? And
I won't lie. It does look weird. But at the same time, I'm like... If that's what makes you happy, as long as you're not hurting nobody else, I don't care. But, like, some of them, I feel like some people are just getting them. because everybody else is getting them.
And I don't want that for anybody. Like, if you're going to get a BBL, please do it for you.
Yeah.
And because you wanted to do it. Because if you wanted to make yourself feel very comfortable in who you are.
Right.
And not for nobody else.
Like, if that's what you want, then yes. But don't.
But it's hard. We live in a very, like, phone 24/7 lifestyle where you're consistently seeing and viewing things. That was another thing, like, I don't know, like, people kind of like just pick up their phone. I want to look like this person. It's just like,
I saw a girl trying to show a picture of Megan Thee Stallion for her BBL. I said, I don't think it's
like,
good.
I don't know, because it's like, I don't know how to, like, you know, when you get to that point, it's just like when people want to look like other people, it's just like, okay, where's the individuality anymore?
Right.
Like, what is, because I don't know, I feel like everybody kind of has a standard of what somebody should look like, and
Right.
I don't like that. I feel like you should, if you feel comfortable in how you look, then that's how you look.
Right.
Like, that's it.
Happy
like,
with
that's
that.
how you look.
Like, and I get it. Like, you know, peer pressure and just like the world is so like there's like and that's kind of the thing like for love. I don't know if you ever because you haven't watched Love Island, but in Love Island there's a girl. She's 21. She's like around our age.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
Yeah, we're both like,
Hey.
we're both 20. I was like, yeah. Like,
And
we're make sure.
then-
I was like, she's 21, just like same age as us, and I'm like, and she looks like she's in her 40s. And before, if you look at her before her surgery, and then after, you're like, she's a beautiful girl. She was beautiful before she got it done.
Was she the blonde one?
Yeah.
I think I know.
Yeah,
People were talking on TikTok, but I didn't see it. I was just, I didn't watch Love Island enough to be like, okay.
Yeah, her. And I feel sorry for her, because like, I think it's Vanna. Yeah, I'm like, girl, you look beautiful before you got that done. She looked, and I don't know if it's because like the way that the camera got her, but she looked really orange, really like dehydrated.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
This might fall into it because now that, you know, like we're talking on this like beauty standards, it really does fall into that. Like,
Yes.
So are we saying like now in today's like society, what do you think our beauty standards look like? Or what are they in your eyes?
I won't lie. I think it's like it's really weird. I can't tell anymore. I really can't tell.
I can't tell anymore either.
And it's concerning because like some people want this way, and then once like I feel like trends change so fast.
To be honest, I don't even know anymore because I feel like everybody kind of just has like what they go to. Like, I don't know. I'm slim, so it's just like, I don't know. Like, I got to a point where it's just people were telling me I'm not thick, and I was just like, okay, cool. Like, I don't mind. I don't want to be thick.
Girl, please, it's no fun. As someone who's
like when I was younger, yes, and it was just for the wrong reasons.
Right.
But now, as an adult, where I learned to really be alone and love myself,
right.
I like how I look now.
It's so good.
It's just like
I'm okay with where I am.
Somehow where I'm at, and it's just like I don't want to change for nobody.
I always say for me, like I don't have a butt. I don't have an ass. I have thighs. I have thighs and I have boobs. Okay, this is what I got. And I realized to myself, I'm like, people would pay good money to have what I already have naturally. So why would I waste my time with it? Like, do I have a stomach? Yes. I'm not like, I'm mid-size. So I'm not plus size, but I'm not petite either. It's a weird mix. Like, so for me, I'm like, it's interesting for me. And so, like, I don't look, for me, that's kind of like comes with my own, like, beauty standard, how it affects me. Because, like, for me, I don't look at myself in the mirror. I don't own mirrors. And people always ask, why don't you own mirrors? I can't tell you why I don't own mirrors. I just know I don't use them. I don't look at them, because if I look at them, then I start to self-doubt myself. And so if they don't exist, there's no destruction of my confidence. Because that's, like, I've created myself in this form of in my life. I'm like, people would pay to look the way I have the things I have. So why keep looking at it when I know that there are people out there who will want to have and pay for implants or pay to have bigger, like, you know what I mean? It's a weird double-edged sword that I've caused myself to have. But I don't tend to deal with it because it goes back to the first part. I don't give myself grace to deal with it. So
Right. I don't know. I feel like this is going to sound like, I don't know. I feel like you should get a mirror. And why? we're gonna tap into my childhood. But okay, so when I was younger, I didn't have my glow up until like the end of high school, going into college. So
Really?
I did not look how I look now until, like I didn't have a glow up until like going into college. And I don't know, I went through like colorism and I went through racism growing up. So I feel like, especially I am dark skinned, so being in that realm, it was kind of hard. Like people come for me, like just with me being a dark skinned woman. And I was just like, yo,
and that
just because the color of my skin.
And it always is a weird thing. And I don't know. I know I'm definitely not. This is weird.
I got in, like, what helped me love myself though was because, like, you know that song Brown Skin Girl by Beyonce?
Yes.
And during that time, it was also during COVID time, people were starting to uplift dark-skinned people and really say, like, no, we're beautiful. I think that's what really helped me, like, really love looking at myself. Oh, my God. I, like, literally, that was literally it. After hearing people, like, finally, I hate to say it, like, finally accept, but also be empowered in a way, because we have music now being catered to us, and now I can be able to sit there and listen to the music and be like, no, like, this is me, and I'm going to show up for me and show out every time. Like, now I look at myself in the mirror and see my melanin, and I'm like, period, like, I look good. But good.
You do, and I love it.
I don't know, it took a while though. It took a while to love, but I'm glad I love it now.
I understand. I do, because like that's for me. Like, I think it's for me. Like, it was Tupac's song. You ever heard "Sweet and Very"?
No, yes,
yes.
That
line right there. Like, my mom will always say that to me, because like my sister's way lighter than me. My mom will always say that to me.
I be listening to this song on the highway. Wait, just think of it. No,
You just be swerving. You be swerving around that corner. The way you were driving that day was.
Yo, I drive good, y'all.
I swear this motherfucker she hit that turn for real. I swear to God that you gonna hit that turn like that. You ran it all night. What in the world? Hold on.
Right.
Not this thing kicking out. Hold on.
That's so funny. I don't know.
That
was. It was just. I was just so.
What?
I don't know. I could. If I needed to be an F1 race, that's what I can tell myself. I keep telling myself, if I was like reincarnated or anything, I need to come back as an F1 driver, period.
F1 driver is crazy.
Just, you feel me?
Which is so funny.
Race car, NASA, anyway, take me.
But you don't stop now, baby. You start modeling for F1. They be looking for people.
They need hello, F1. Let me model for your car.
I used to work for at the F1, the racetrack for like the exhibit, and won't lie to you,
you could have been my
step
in the door, friend.
I'm so sorry. Like, I don't work there no more, but like, listen, and that kind of gets to like the beauty center again of like, them white men don't like their wives. I've learned that.
Wait, let me think. I don't know.
They don't like their wives.
I heard no. You know what? I was watching a TikTok and they always say like, you know, whenever they tell women like go for a football player or baseball,
yeah,
they were saying go for NASA, and they always said like the NASA men always have their women locked in by like high school, so you had no chance of cuffing you with a NASA man by now.
NASA, like the space station?
Not NASA. Sorry,
NASCAR. Like the space station? It's like, dude, what? Hold on.
NASCAR, my bad.
NASCAR. You know what? No, the NASCAR, NASCAR, I'll give you. But F1, the way that there is one of the F1 racers, and I learned this while I was up there, one of F1's racers is Baby Mama, and that's what they called her. They called her, I think it's Max, I'm not saying that last name. Those European last names be getting me. I'd be like, bitch, y'all gonna get y'all name. So his name is...
They be cool. They got some
it's
cool
It's
European.
a crazy name. It's some crazy... And I'm like, ooh, that's cool, but I'm not saying it. You're not gonna get me to say it. No. But, like, it's a name.
Russian names be cold. Russian names be
crazy. I'd be like... I was like, what type of last name did you
their language?
It's crazy.
Have you heard Russian?
I've never heard. Listen, I just found out there's black people in Russia.
No, yo.
I know there are black people in
That's
Russia.
real. That's real.
Like, I know
There's
there are black people in
Russia.
I know there are
There's
black people
literally-
everywhere, but like,
No.
why would y'all choose? Like, that's what a question I always have. And I ask, so one of the people in my
Black
job,
people live in Russia.
she's African. I think she's from Kenya. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's from Kenya. I may be wrong. But I was like, why is it when black people outside of African Americans immigrate places, they choose the most craziest places to live? Why the fuck are you in Russia? It's cold. Why are you in Russia?
But to be honest, I would low key. What is their government out there?
I thought they were like communists or like. Well, technically, I don't think there's no
communism. Why are we out there? wait.
We're all asking crazy, great questions. We're all asking great questions here because I swear, like when I since college, this is the first time I really got to talk to somebody who isn't African American. Like college has been a great way to like get to see outside because like won't lie to you, Indiana, like we have some people like most time if I communicate with people, it's probably Haitians. Oh, that's it. Like
my Haitians,
it's only Haitians. It's only Haitians. The Haitians are the only motherfuckers there. And I swear we had like one of my cousins. Like I think one of my cousins, she had her baby. Her baby is Haitian African American. I thought that baby speaks straight fucking Creole. I don't know the fuck he's saying. No one knows what he's saying. He don't know what we're saying. We don't know what he's saying. He be yelling. We like, shut the fuck up. He be like, what? He turn around and just come at us. I be like, we don't respect this shit. Damn. I swear his mom would be like, I don't know what the fuck. Even the mom don't know what the fuck he's saying. We just like, you don't want to teach him how to speak English? Nah, man, at this point, this is what he got.
Well, wait, I have a question. What are you like recognized from the diaspora? Like that's not African American.
What do you mean?
Like what do you know outside of the other, like the diaspora?
Well, one of my mom's clients, she's Nigerian.
Oh, okay.
I went to a Nigerian birthday party, and I'll tell you one thing: the motherfuckers get down and dirty.
Oh yeah,
I've never seen some shit like that. I was like, we were there, and I was like,
oh my god, I love Nigeria.
I was like,
love them.
I was like, we in there, we like, and they started playing. I'm like, okay, I'm expecting a lot of Afro beats, expecting like Nigerian music. Nah, man, I heard a lot of gangster shit. I was like, nigga, what y'all know about this?
No.
We had to turn around like.
No,
these niggas know about this shit.
No, they know.
We were like, oh,
best believe they know.
And they brought the lecture slide. I said,
did you try the food,
girl?
You had jollof rice?
Yes, it was so good. And I thought it was like this green stuff. I thought it was collard greens. And I'm like, and her client's like, no, Erica, this is not. She says my name. And like just like she's like pronouncing it to the gods. Erica. I was like, she pronounces it to the gods. And I'm like, it's not. What is not colored greens? And I'm like, and she said a word, and I was like, I like your word. I'm not gonna say it, but that's your word. It's collard greens right now. Put that on my plate. Put that back on.
You know what's crazy? In my culture, we call it soup mawiki.
Soup mawiki.
Yeah, that's what collard greens are called. Soup mawiki.
Soup mawiki. I'm not saying it right.
Soup mawiki. Soup mawiki. Yeah. Hold on. Okay.
I'm over here. We over here. Hold on. Sorry. You didn't make my southern accent come out. You made my accent come out.
That's okay.
I usually keep this under wraps because it might scare white people. It be scaring people.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you understand me. Most people don't understand a word that come out of my mouth.
Hey, I can really understand any.
Okay,
like I feel like that too. My parents speak Arabic. So
wait, really?
I'm Sudanese.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We speak it. We're colonized by the British, but over time, it's a lot.
So it's a lot. You're confused. Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's a whole different area that I'm not like.
We're also there's like Islamic as well. Like the religion is practiced in that area, so a lot of like Arab people are also in there.
Oh,
Sudan as well.
Sudan and Sudan are two different things.
Well, Sudan, that's how I pronounce it.
So it's just Sudan is just Sudan.
Sudan is like, in America.
Just American way of saying it.
But I'm African from Sudan.
Okay, so I'm saying it wrong.
No, you can sing it either or.
Okay. But they're the same things.
Mm-hmm. There's two parts. Well, there's South Sudan and there's Sudan.
Okay.
It was just
colonization nonsense. Okay,
that part, and then also divided. They were divided in 2011.
Oh,
It's the youngest country.
You can tell. You can tell we. You know what? You can tell they don't teach us.
I'm
didn't
so
know
sorry.
that. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Education system.
Listen, they don't even tell us about us, about African American stuff. I just learned about indigenous stuff.
To be honest, I don't think anybody knows that unless you're from that country. Unless it's just like you openly know that. But like,
I've slowly started to realize that like a lot of people like to dog America. But I just watched a whole video about British people and Australians, and an American could try to argue over which term for a hurricane is correct. And I'm like, a hurricane and a cyclone, technically they're the same storm. They're the same storm. They're just named differently based on the geographic location.
So why
they're
arguing?
Because
if it's based on geographical area.
I don't think they know that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
so.
they
Why
know
can we have that, guys? It's really based on the geographical area.
Like no one corrected them, and I was like, are we really fighting over which one is? Because like of course America and Britain the same ocean, and then Australia isn't technically like, well, one half, you know what I mean? Like the half that America's gonna be on would be what England would be that side. It would be more Easter. So I'm like, why are you arguing with him about that? He's not wrong. It is a cyclone. You also are right. I'm like, why are we all arguing with each other over stupidity? Like I always didn't like that. Like it always concerned me. I'm like, the education system in Western countries are just purposely used to keep people stupid. And I've learned that over time. I thought it was an American thing, but it clearly is not.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, isn't outside education better than ours?
No. Technically, no. Depending on how
I feel like
depending on what subject you're talking about. Right
I
now,
think that's it comes down to.
I think it's the subject. Overall, technically America, because America,
I would think
China, for like children, yes. College and university, America.
I can see that. I can see that. But like, what are their colleges out there in China? Like, I don't look at their statistics to know.
I don't know
how
either.
Are they doing?
But the thing is, if you can get to an American college, you're way better than people in your country.
Is it really hard to get into American college?
I don't know. For international students, I don't know, because like there are kids here from Korea, China, Japan,
true.
like
France,
and all these countries, and I'm like, why would y'all choose to come here for? And they're like, oh, it's amazing. Going to a school in America is way better than going to a school. It's the name.
I think that's because we also hold so much status as Americans. Like, you need to think about it. Everybody wants to come to America.
Right, and I don't.
But then again, you got to think about it. Look at our type of government we have. We have more say.
Yeah, and that's true as well. Like,
but
is it compared to other countries? Yes, but then at the same time, it's like people think that's like a flex when.
Yeah,
just because
I think that's
just because we're like a couple states, so a couple like percentages over another country doesn't mean that
like
we're
100%.
Yeah,
like amazing. That's true.
The leopard's still going to eat your face. It's gonna get to them first before it reaches us.
Again,
you know what I mean?
Think about it. Like, if you look at like some of the lifestyles in some of the countries, like even going like looking back home of like where my family is from, I would want to live in America. Like, it's not sometimes like the best way of life. Like, supply of water, it's easier access here compared to like if you go to some parts of Africa, you're not going to be able to. And then like out here, you don't have to necessarily go fetch your water. You don't have to go get a tub, a bit or a barrel or anything, and walk a distance mile away, fill it up with water, and walk back. We have the luxury of just being able to go to the store and buy all those things. And I think that's another thing you got to look at. It's just like
it's its
way
own
of life too.
Yeah, and I definitely like for me like, and I definitely kind of for me like it kind of opened my eyes to like. It is like its own, like, it's West. I see it's like it's Western privilege. I think it's more like American privilege because, like, for me, I've always had this question of when people immigrate to America, I get it. Why they choose like such horrible places to live, and then complain about the racism afterwards. Because like I have a girl, I know somebody who lives in Utah, and then you're complaining about your racism in Utah. Why? Who told you to move to Utah? But then I'm like, you don't know that.
Another thing is like cost wise, you never know financially. Like you got to think about it. If you're an immigrant coming from, like, I could put low-key kind of my parents' situation in this. You come from a country and you don't receive nothing, no handouts, no paper, no nothing, not even a penny to your name. Of course, you may end up in those places where when you're building up yourself, you're going to be in the, not the best area while you're trying to build up yourself because you don't have that much money. You got to use your resources. So I feel like it could have been that. You just all circumstances sometimes, But I don't know. Like, my parents were able to build a good life. Like, especially like one thing, like, I could take everything from my mom. Like, when she came out here, my parents, it was war in my country. That's what made them have to leave. So my mom literally had to build a life up to now where she even owns a home. And that's crazy. You come here not even like within her mid-20s, and she was able to build a life that I'm able to see now, where she made all of her kids like go to school, and all her kids are going through college. Like, I don't know. I think it really just depends on who you are and how you decide to take upon your challenges.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, and that's kind of like when you don't know. Like, for me, like, I've never immigrated. Like, we've been here for 400 years. Like, my aunt's like, my great grandma, if you look back, if you keep trace that back, we will still be here, technically. So I don't know that experience. So for me, like, looking out from the outside, I'm like, why would you choose to live in such a sucky area? Like, because I've met so many people, like, my mom's clients, they live in, like, Brownsburg. And I'm just like, why would you live around those people and then complain about them treating you this way? Like, they're going to do that. Like, that's how white people are. They're going to treat you like that. And I'm surprised that they haven't done anything worse. Because, like, I had to, like, explain to people, like, if you guys don't know, like, the Ku Klux Klan, the northern capital of the Ku Klux Klan is in Indiana. And, like, we don't really leave them. Like, I would never go that so far out of my city before I reach
That's so
a sundown.
sad.
Like, before I reach a sundown town, and you're gonna end up dead. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
sad that we have to, like, I be thinking about that. Like, it's so sad that, like, I gotta think about, like, in Vegas is so different. I had this conversation with one of my friends. Like, Vegas is so different because it's like, as a black person living in Vegas, I feel like it's okay. But, like, if you go to other states, you don't know how your life may look. Like, I remember I had a friend that lived in Georgia, and I was just on the phone with him, but he was driving, and then he was just even telling me, like, oh, I gotta, tee up, I'm driving, there's a police, and, like, you could see fear come from him. And I was just like, why are you, it's different type of, I feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, just hearing that, like, type of worry he had compared to, like, a black person that lived in Vegas, it wasn't the type of worry we would have out here. Like, he was like life or death, like, whenever he heard that, like, or when he saw police, compared to, like, if you hear it's like, yeah, we might go to jail, but it wasn't on the point of, like, worrying about life straight away.
They'll shoot first and then ask questions later. Like, that's kind of how it's always been. Like, for me, it's always a lesson of being prepared for the cops at all times. Like, that was the reason why I was afraid of driving. Was not because of the driving part. It was because I thought they were going to kill me.
Wow.
Yeah. I was afraid I was going to die. Like, I got into an accident, and I did not want them to call the cops. Not because, like, it wasn't even my fault. I didn't want to call the cops because I thought they were going to kill me. And they were going to ask questions. This is a white man who hit me in the middle of downtown. My first instinct was they were going to kill me. So, like, I was like, don't even call them. Like, we can deal this with ourselves. Because I thought my life was in danger. And when a white person calls the cops, the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to have their guns drawn and they're going to accuse you of anything.
I'm upset, like, just hearing that. And it's not because of, like, what you said. It's like, that's an experience that a lot of women go through.
Yeah.
And just hearing you say that is like, I heard it from so many women, and even myself, like, I have that thought. So it's like, I feel you. And, like, that just hurts my heart to be like, we have to be scared of what's supposed to protect us. And that's not fair. we shouldn't have to live in a life where we're supposed to be fearing the things that are supposed to, you know, take care of us. We should be able to just, you know, be able to feel protected whenever things do happen. Like, for you say, like, you just got in a car accident. You didn't do nothing for it. So, okay, why did you feel like, okay, let me not call the cops because they may not help me in the situation? It was not your fault.
Yeah.
And that's so sad to hear. Like, you should be able to call them and you get your justice out of it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like, that's just life.
It's like, it's something like, coming out here, it's interesting. And when you bring it up, like, for, like, Vegas, I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's something like I've never.
It's different.
It's like it's surreal for me because like usually I'm like fearful already. Like I got pulled over once out here, and I didn't get a ticket or anything. Like I dropped my glasses and I hit the gas on accident and almost ran into a wall, and the police saw and they pulled me over. And I swear I'm like I'm panicked. I'm shaking. I'm scared. Like, I already reached in my glove box. I have my hands up on the steering wheel. I've already grabbed everything. And he's like, oh, no, I don't really want anything. I'm trying to make sure you're good. I'm like, yeah, no, I dropped my glasses, and they're on the floor. Is it okay if I grab them? He's like, yeah, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, don't kill me. He's like, I'm not going to kill you. It's like, how do I know that? How do I know you're not going to do that? Like, how do I know that?
Heart. Oh, that hurts
like, and he's appalled by that. But I'm like, what do you want from me to say for that situation? Like, what do you want?
Like, if you feel that way, and this is especially like how we live our lives day to day, hearing news about what happens to Black people, it just now makes me like, if that's how you feel initially, like how many other people feel this way and they haven't, like, they weren't the first hand and first person to experience it.
Yeah.
And that's just, I don't know, things need to change.
And I don't.
It's just, but then again, now that's our next question. How do we get change? How do we enforce it? I could give up so many reasons, but it takes more than one person.
But here's the thing. I always say, like, yes, the change will definitely occur. But the problem is we also got to remember, like, and this is the saying I always say. My grandma used to say it, that not all skin folk is kinfolk. And there are a lot of skin folk who don't act like they skin. Like, They look
That's
like
another
it.
conversation
They
within
look
itself.
like it. We can't even handle the white people nonsense until we can figure out the fact that the amount. Like, did you see that Amber, the Julie B or something interview with Amber? Mm-mm. So it was. So you have never. So it is her. I think it's Amber Riley or something. Riley. I think it's Amber.
Who are these people?
So
I'm sorry. I be in a
It's all good.
I be in the mountains enjoying nature.
Oh, that's another thing. Hold on. There is like, did you hear about those people getting stuck? And
are people getting stuck? Where? In the mountains?
In Mount Everest.
Wow.
They got stuck on a blizzard.
Oh.
1,000 people. A bunch of white people decided to themselves, let's go climb Mount Everest.
I would go. I would climb with them.
No.
I would climb with them because I like nature, but not no blizzard. No. I'm anemic. I would die.
Please. Listen, Mother Nature's already told us, stop climbing this mountain.
I promise you, I'll be up there with
on
them
that mountain,
enjoying life. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I love nature. It's just, like, just being out there and just, it's so peaceful and calm.
It's so funny. I'm from a state that's like has so much of it. I can't fucking stand it.
What?
I can't, because it's not always that mosquitoes are the worst.
I know the bugs suck. They're the feeling
worst.
of being free.
But I do miss
I also
the grass.
have just like a connection with it. Like, I don't know, it clears out my mental. Like, just going out there. Like, I go to Mount Charleston here or there, and I don't know, just being able to sit up there.
A lot of time.
Oh, I make time.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You gotta see this girl's face. Like, oh, no, I make time.
Because you have, like, when we were talking about making time for yourself, I make the time for myself. I make the time to do the things I enjoy and love. And one of the things is, like, I enjoy nature. And just being able to go up there early in the morning and just either get a book and read and just enjoy the silence. Because you don't understand. When you live in a city and you're consistently hearing cars or people and all that, it gets to a point where you just want to hear utter silence. And I love a good just
maybe
trees and little rivets. I don't know.
I think I have been, for me.
But nature's not for everybody.
Well, no, and I definitely agree. But I think because I've been spoiled, and I'm also, that's a privilege I have for being. And I've never heard car sounds that much in Indiana. Like maybe during like New Year, people are shooting fireworks or their guns that we all know are guns, but people act like they aren't. Like really, I won't lie to you. Remember like in the Disney movie with the cicadas, the morning dew. Every day I heard that cicadas, the trees. You could hear the trees and the wind.
A lot.
Well, I don't think there's a lot of cicadas out here.
I don't think so.
And so like I grew up with a lot of nature. Like there is like several trees in front of my house.
Loud.
They are loud, but like opening up a window and allow like, you'll hear a couple cars zoom past rarely, but like Indiana, like you won't hear all that noise like that.